Hello, I'm Shannon,
I'm Laramie.
and we are Hot Moms and Hormones.
By God, we're hot moms.
Yes, we are.
You know what?
In more ways than one.
At 46 and 47 years old, we have proven that we are hot. I saw this thing the other day, and it said, "It's okay to be hotter in your 40s than you were in your 30s."
Oh, really?
I was like, "Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
gonna be hotter now." But it's realizing that you're hotter.
Yeah.
That's the struggle.
Yep. Because there's some days where I'm like, you know what? I'm 47. I've got 3 kids. I've got 2 grandkids. I'm tired and fuck it, losing weight and, married 22 years. My husband loves me no matter what I look like. And then the very next day I wake up going, God damn, I'm fat. I'm fat.
You don't mind telling me.
Shut up. I know.
Okay, so on Facebook the other day, this is a funny story. On Facebook the other day, I posted a picture that came up on my memories. So that picture was from Gable's prom.
Okay, but you sent it to me first.
Yeah.
Right? Or
I think so.
Well, I didn't see it on Facebook until after you sent me the picture, but
yeah,
anyway.
I think so. But so I posted this picture, and it had a picture of me from 5 years ago, and then a picture of me like from a few days before that. And there's a pretty dramatic difference in the two photos.
Yeah.
But I still see the 5 years ago photo, and I was about 50 pounds heavier. So Shannon and I were talking about this, and I said, "Why you didn't tell me I had gotten that fat?" And what was your beautiful response?
I said, because if I would have said, bro, you need to step away from the goddamn table. You're a fat ass. I said, you would have started crying. And then you would have been mad at me, and I would have had to have apologized, and I didn't want to do that. So I just kept my mouth shut.
And the thing is, had you said it like that, my response would have been tears. Correct. But I think there's a nicer way to be able to say it, maybe. Like, hey, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But you're a fat ass.
But step away from the table.
Put the fork down, bitch.
Put the Twinkies down.
No, but it's about 50 pounds difference. And
so, but okay, hold on.
That old version.
Yes.
If I look at myself.
Hold on now. You got to go to the Facebook post now. Because when
you said they're going to crucify me.
Because when I saw it on Facebook, I went, I don't even remember, so proud of you or something.
Something nice.
Yeah, something really nice. And you were like, that's not what you said.
What you text me.
Yeah. And I was like, well, that's because going by all these comments on Facebook, I said I would have had people chasing me with pitchforks.
I don't know if anybody would have chased you with pitchforks, but they would have been like, damn, that thing's a bitch. But how do you tell somebody that really? Like,
you don't.
I wasn't, okay, let's clarify. Like, I'm a bigger girl, but I'm not like going on 600-pound life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not that. I'm not even to the 300. Like, that's not what we're talking about. Right now, I weigh 5 pounds more than I weighed 17 years ago when Glenn and I met.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 5 pounds difference. I'm like, hey, and I was 28 then. So
I'm 50 pounds heavier than I was when I met Gary.
You were like a beanpole then. You
were
really too skinny then.
I was.
You were pretty skinny. But, like, how do you tell somebody, hey, I think this is becoming a problem?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that. And we're joking about it, of course.
Yes.
And if there really needs to be an intervention, if I hit 550, you'd have been like, okay, we got to have a conversation.
And I wouldn't have been nice about
You wouldn't have been nice, but maybe not quite that mean. I don't know. Could be. But body image is so hard, and body dysmorphia is even worse. And I think that goes both ways, too. Have you heard of these people that have it like the opposite? Like they're actual fat asses, but they see a skinny version of themselves?
Yeah. What's that movie, Shallow Hal?
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I had that version.
Yeah.
I'd be walking around like the cock of the walk.
Right.
But instead, I still see the 275-pound version of me, not the 224-pound version of me. I don't know how to not see that version.
Yeah, I don't know either. And the older we get, the harder it is to lose the weight, and that's what's so frustrating, because then you work out, you eat right, you do whatever, you do, whatever
Yeah, if it's assisted with pills
Yeah.
or surgery or shots or whatever, you do what you got to do.
yeah, and sometimes it still doesn't fucking work. And
Yeah.
you still walk around as a fat ass like I think I am, and Gary, he's always telling me, "Honey, you're not fat. No, there's no way you weigh as much as you say you do." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yes, I do. Look."
You're like, I look on the fucking scale.
Yeah. And they're like, "Well, you carry it," which a lot of it is in my chest.
You get chesticles.
Yep. They just keep getting bigger and bigger,
My-
which Gary's
I-
not complaining,
I
but
swear my boobs get smaller and smaller. Like, even if I
Oh.
don't lose weight, my boobs are shrinking. I'm like, there's like tube socks with oranges in them now. Like, there's
see, mine aren't like that.
I could like pop myself and give myself a black eye. Just think.
Have you seen the TikToks where the daughter? I just saw one today. It was a daughter. She was standing, and it says, "I can do something with my boobs," and she sits there, and they don't even move. And then the mom comes in, and the mom's got huge ones, and she's bouncing around, and they're like almost hitting her in the face.
Yeah, I can't. I boobs aren't my strong suit. I got
No.
enough ass back there, but boobs are not.
See, I got the boobs and the ass, so
Yeah, I get
even
that.
though my ass is, Gary calls me a nickname. I'm not going to say it on here.
No,
No, but it's weird because like my ass isn't like, I've got one back there, but it's not like Caitlin's. I don't know where Caitlin got her ass
talk
from.
about Caitlyn junk in a trunk.
Yeah, but
I don't
Anyway.
know. I mean, body image, how you view yourself,
mhm.
and that can really screw with you too. Because like, if you're in a situation where, like, maybe I'm the only one that does this. Maybe it's just my form of crazy. But like, if I see a woman that I think is close to my size now, because this year I'm really trying to work on body dysmorphia and seeing what's true and just. And if I see somebody that I think is close to the same size, I'll like point out to Glenn, like, "Hey, is that
Mhm.
about right? Like, does she look like me or whatever?"
All we can hear is Minnie's tail.
It's just Minnie's tail hitting me in the head. And 95% of the time, he's like, "No, you're way off.
Mhm.
You're way off." He was like, "That she's got 100 pounds on you. That lady's arms are way bigger. Her legs are way bigger. Whatever." Like,
Yeah.
and he's trying to be subjective to make me understand it. But when you're put in a situation where, like, maybe you're getting a massage per se, right?
Mhm.
You're going to go get a massage, and you're going to be naked, and somebody's going to be touching you. Like, I still think that they're touching that 275-pound body, so I behave differently.
Yeah.
And massages, I bring that up because I have a story for you.
Okay.
All right, y'all buckle up real quick, okay? So Glenn and I went.
Do
Stop
kids need to shut their ears for this, or
No, I'm not going to
Okay.
say anything that bad, but
okay?
So Glenn and I went on a date. We've been saving up for this date for a couple of months. Like, we were like, okay, we're just going to put a little money aside, and
Mhm.
whenever we get enough, we'll go on, kind of a splurge kind of date.
Mhm.
Well, he planned the date, and I didn't know what we were doing. Well, we ended up going to this cool place in Denton on the square called Graffiti Pasta. It was really cool. Food was great. They had good drinks. Great time there. We walked down, and we were like in this like basement is where the tables are, and they've got like all this graffiti all over the walls. Apparently they have like bands and stuff. They had brisket bruschetta, which was really good. It was really, really good. Well, then we walked down to this place called the Plot Twist, which is a book bar. And then we went to this Oddities and Curiosity and Tattoo Parlor. Well, then we went to get massages.
And all this was on the square in Denton?
All that is around the square in Denton,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we decided that morning, I said something about, I really wish I could get a massage. And he was like, well, we could change the plans and go get a massage tonight. And I was like, well, let me see if I can find anything. It's last minute. We're talking about 7:00 at night. Like, am I going to find something? So I just searched massage, like Denton, Texas massage, whatever. And it pulled up a list, and I went through the list, and I found one. Okay? And it was called JM, like Jeff Michael, JM Foot Spa.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, do they just do feet massages? Like, is this a only feet situation? What's happening here? But they were open until like 9 o'clock. And so I was like, okay, cool. This is going to be perfect. So I looked on Facebook, and you can look them up. JM Foot Spa, Flower Mound, Texas. Okay. And it said Mother's Day special. I'm like, okay, cool. So it was like couples massage for Mother's Day, and it was $156. I'm like, done.
156
for
two?
couples for an hour and a half,
Oh,
90
damn.
minutes.
Oh,
So I was like, hell yeah, this is awesome. So I booked it. I didn't think anything else about it. Well, then, like later on, Glenn's like, so where's this place we're going? And I'm telling him, like, hey, it's in Flower Mound. Let me look up the address. So I looked it up, and I kind of scrolled down about 4 posts. We were in that kind of massage parlor.
Was it a happy ending?
It was a happy ending. Okay.
Oh my God.
So I'm expecting us to like get there and it be like a spa, right? I've had a lot of massages, and it's usually, a nice soothing experience. Well, I look on Facebook, and I scrolled down, and I was like, well, should we still go? Like, this is clearly that kind of place. And so I'm telling Glenn, I'm like, I don't know if we should go. Maybe we should just cancel. Like, I haven't put any money down, but maybe this isn't the right thing. So he says, no, let's go. And if we get like the wrong vibe, because maybe it's not, he's trying to be optimistic. Yeah. He's like, maybe it's not that kind. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to show Shan, and I'll screenshot this. We'll post it on Facebook so y'all can see. So
if anybody wants to go to this.
Anybody wants to go to JM. So this is what I saw, right? This looks very
motherly.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready? Okay. So that's the most recent one. Okay. Then it's like here. Okay. Start the week off right. Okay. We've got a picture of a woman getting a massage. Okay. Cool. It says Mondays don't have to be stressful. Okay. Cool. Scroll down a few more. Okay. Same thing. Then we get to, let me find the best one right here. Massage therapy designed for men. That's what it says. Expert technique to soothe body and mind, private space, professional service. Leave refreshed and ready. Call to schedule your visit today. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's look at the picture that went along with that message.
Oh.
So it's two very beautiful Asian women.
Yeah.
On the post. Okay, well, maybe I'm still, thinking, like, I'm thinking way too much about it. No. Down at the bottom, you go a little bit further down, and it says, same beautiful Asian woman, tired, tense, curious, soft hands, private room, good energy, your moment of peace is ready. Call now. Come soon.
Now, how did they spell it?
See what I mean? But then the next one, discreet, relaxing, and worth every minute. For those who appreciate a soft touch, no stress, just comfort and calm. Let her show you real relaxation. Limited availability. When the lights dim, the magic starts.
Well,
no,
okay.
Shan, no. Look at these up close.
I know. I mean,
so we decided we're going to go. And Glenn's like, okay, if we feel like there's any human trafficking going on here, we'll leave it. So we go to the place. It's in this shopping center, like any other, massage parlor, spa, whatever. We walk in. Asian lady greets us. She's like, hey, you're here for the couples massage. We've got you set up, whatever. I'm like, cool. So I said, I need to go use your restroom, please. And Glenn's standing there, and he watches me walk down the hall to the back where the restroom is, and he looks at that lady and he goes, is there a men's room back there too, or is it just one? And he's gun on his hip, mind you. He's carrying while we're here. And so she's like, no, it's just one. So he stood there and watched me the whole way, because he's like, my wife's not about to get jacked out the back door, right? Yeah. I'm like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So we go into this little room, and they don't tell us anything. We walk in the room, and I've got a picture of the room. There's 2 massage beds with 2 orange towels. That's it. No sweet, soft candlelight, lights dimmed. we're talking full bright lights and the music that they play at old school nail parlors. Ding,
Nice.
ding, 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 ding. No shit, play. I look at Glenn and I'm like, I don't think this is going to be the experience we thought it was going to be. And he was like, it's fine. I don't see any signs of human trafficking. We'll just tell them that's not what we want. We don't want the happy ending.
Oh, shit.
So we get naked. This is where the body image part comes in, because I like get paranoid. I'm like, there's going to be a woman touching me,
Mhm.
and she's going to think, oh my god, this woman's the fattest person I've ever given a massage to. Like,
Yeah.
so my head's all crazy. We lay down. We lay down and we cover up the towels, and I still had underwear on. Glenn got butt naked. I still had underwear on. I'm laying there, and my brain went on overdrive. Like, in my mind, the ATF was about to bust in. And Glenn was going to have to stand up and defend himself butt-ass naked. Like, so I'm laying there and I'm like, oh my God. Well, then I got to thinking, oh my, they've probably got us, like, they're videoing us and they're taking pictures of our credit cards while we're face down. Like, my brain was all over the place. Well, then they walk in to do the massage and I got a guy.
No?
Glenn got a woman. I got a guy. Glenn's lady was like probably in her 60s. Wasn't like the picture. I mean, not even
that's
close.
because you guys got the couples.
Because we got the couples one. Apparently, the pretty girls stay in the back. I don't know. But the dude, it was probably the best massage I've ever had in my life. But it was not a relaxing massage. This was like Thai massage. Like, my shoulder blades are still sore. And this was on Saturday night.
Oh, wow.
But at one point, this little Asian man, I'm laying on the table facing the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And he put this towel like over my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can't see as it is, but he's got this towel now over my head. And then I feel pressure like near my shoulder on the right, and then pressure near my shoulder on the left, but like in front of me on the bed.
Okay.
This little Asian man got up on his knees on either side of my head and was like rubbing my back with straddling my head. And I'm like, if I turn wrong, I'm going to get teabagged by this guy. And I can't see. And I'm like, look, I want to look at Glenn and be like, is this normal? Like, I've never had somebody climb on the table.
Yeah, I've never had that. But
and I mean, he was full on, like knees on it. He could have squatted just slightly, and I would have felt his nuts on the back of my neck. Okay. Well, then at one point, he's like at my feet, and I guess he was going to do legs at that point, and he like spread my legs apart, like he grabbed my ankle and spread them apart and climbed on the table in that position. It was on his knees between my legs, rubbing my back.
Well, you know
and
what?
I was like, okay, you're little. Maybe that's why. Like,
Yeah.
He was like maybe 5 foot. Like, he was a little guy. He had some strong ass hands though. Afterwards, I talked to Glenn, and I'm like, hey, was that normal? And Glenn goes, I swear to God, that lady was walking on my back at one point.
She probably, well, you see the videos or the movies or whatever.
Yeah, but we had no clue what was really happening because faces all covered up. And as we're getting ready to leave, finally they're like, okay, you're done, whatever. And the entire time, it's full bright lights, no like lavender scents, soft music, none of that. Like, this is, we're going to work out whatever knots are in your body kind of massage. Totally worth it. JM Footspa did a great job. But I'm pretty sure we could have had a happy ending had we wanted one.
Well, you never know. I mean,
I looked at Glenn at one point and I was like,
have Glenn go back.
If she asks you, if I look over and this bitch is stroking, okay, because she thinks I'm just here to watch. No, we ain't playing that. I'm gonna kick Chang Lee off of your massage bed into the wall.
You're gonna yeet her across.
I am yeet her across. Like, so the whole time I'm like nervous because somebody's touching me. I'm fat. I'm paranoid that they're grossed out.
Yeah.
All because of my own body image. Well, really, I'm paying them for a service. I don't care if I was 600 pounds.
Yeah.
I paid them for the service. I don't care if they don't like it.
That's why I could never be a massage therapist, anything like that.
You'd be like, no, you're gross.
I'd be like, yeah, I'd be like Ross on Friends that uses the wooden spoons.
Yeah. Like, I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. It was a wild experience.
It sounds like it.
And we did not. I will 100% clarify. We did not get the happy ending option.
Well, that's good.
But is it?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, maybe that was the party we were missing. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe.
It was wild, though. It was wild. It did make me think, though. I have to say, it was what's the right word? I was so anxious because of seeing all that shortly before we went that I didn't relax at all.
Yeah.
It was not a relaxing experience.
Well, maybe when you go back.
Am I going to go back?
If you go back, maybe you could relax now that you know that it's not.
I don't know. I just, the whole time I'm picturing Glenn like jumping up butt naked, like trying to defend my honor because they're trying to kill me, or
naked with his
like
wiener all
grabs his gun and just starts shooting wiener out.
Oh my god.
And it wasn't going to be me. I wasn't going to defend us. Like, I'm just going to sit there naked with the towel wrapped around me.
You know, I read somewhere that if anybody ever broke into your house, to run out of your bedroom naked.
Because it throws everybody off?
Yeah, because they don't know what to do. They're like,
I mean.
You know, like me, they'd have titties all up in their face.
Me, they'd be like, that lady got tube socks on? What is she wearing? Lady, your boobs can't really hang that low. No, they can. I've nursed 4 kids and 2 husbands. Leave me alone.
And 2 husbands. That's awesome.
So yeah, we had a great experience on our date night, but it's the first time I've been to a place that I'm 99.436% sure you could ask for extended services and they would give it to you. So if that's what you're into, go check out JM Foot Spa in Flower Mound, Texas. There's the plug.
Wow. We were over there that way Saturday. We were in Flower Mound Saturday.
Really?
Yep.
We weren't there till Saturday night, obviously.
Well, yeah, we were there Saturday night.
The massage parlor stayed open till 9.
Yeah. Yeah. We were at Mi Casinas in Flower Mound.
Oh, I know where that one is, off 407, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so this place wasn't very far from that at all.
Oh, well, then we were right down the road from each other.
You could have came and got your happy ending too.
You should have told us.
Damn.
Yeah.
I could have done a quadruple massage.
There you
all
go.
4 of us in one room. Gary naked. If he needed to jump up and defend your honor, he was available. We're less likely to get trafficked if we were.
Yeah, if we were all there together.
They really were. I mean, they were nice. And my little massage guy, I don't know what his name was, but he had the sniffles. So that was another thing that made it kind of not relaxing, was because the whole time he was going.
Mm-hmm.
He even left at one point and went and like blew his nose, I think, and he was gone for like 5 minutes. And I looked over at Glenn and I'm like,
am I gonna get that 5 minutes
like,
back?
Yeah, I paid for that 5 minutes. Get in here and straddle my head again. I was like, well, I mean, I've never had that experience in a massage.
No, I've
but
never.
You said you haven't got a massage before?
Oh no, I used to get them all the time.
Okay. But not straddled.
No, I went to Hand and Stone. I had a monthly membership there for a long time, and I always did with the same guy because he was really good. I mean, he would get in there because my shoulder and my neck, it tenses up really bad, and I get knots really bad right there. So, and he could always get them out. And I can't remember. Gabriel was his name, and while he was him and his brother worked at Hand and Stone. Well, then they were opening up their own massage place, and it's called Massage Kingdom in Fort Worth. And I went there, I don't know, a couple months ago, and they do the head spas.
Oh, I want to go do that.
And oh my, I did, and it is so relaxing. So if anybody wants a head spa done, go to Massage Kingdom, and they actually get like a thing, and it's a camera, and they can check your roots and stuff to see if your hair is like healthy, if it's what's it called, moisturized, hydrated, you know, all that kind of stuff.
I keep seeing those things, and I'm like, just thinking, I'm like, you just lay there and they just brush your head.
Yep. And then they blow dry your hair, and it's nice.
the best part of any massage for me is always like calves and the head. Like
See, mine are
somehow
my
calves. I love that.
see mine are is basically my whole right side of the body because like that's where my right side of my neck is where I have the herniated disc, and then I'm always tensed up on my
On
right
that side.
side, and so it always feels really good.
I bet.
So
I bet. I don't know what his name is. Let's call him Pedro. I bet Pedro.
that would be a Mexican name, and these are Asian people.
Hey, why are you profiling? That was diet racist. That was not. I did not endorse this. You've never met an Asian named Pedro, really?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
Have you ever met a Mexican named Chang Li?
Nope.
Okay, well maybe I got the names confused. Whatever. My point was, I bet that little dude could work out any knots that you had because he did not. I mean, at one point I was like, "You got to stop! Like that hurts." Because I mean, he was. I thought I was gonna be bruised. And the next day, Glenn and I were both sore.
Yeah.
Like we were like, "Dang, we can like feel it."
Yeah. You're supposed to drink water after massage too.
Yeah, drink a bunch of water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that too, but
Yeah.
I don't know. The head spa thing, I do want to do that. I think that would be
Yeah.
might even be better than a whole massage. It's different.
Well, because whenever you get a head spa thing done, they do your neck and your shoulders. And that's really like I love full body massages, don't get me wrong, but if they can at least do from my middle of my back up,
Like shoulder blades up.
Yep, shoulder blades up, I'm in heaven.
Do you lay like face down
No.
at one point, or you're on your back the whole time?
Yep.
See, I think that would be better for me too because that's what I
then you
hate.
can see.
And I can't. It sounds retarded, and I say that it's stupid, but I feel like if I have anything, even like a towel or a blanket, pillow over my face, I feel like I can't breathe. I'm sure it's some form of claustrophobia, and it's probably because when I was a kid, Shay would hold me down and wrap like a blanket around my head as tight as he could.
It's not funny.
No, but it's like legit. He would like hold me down and wrap the blanket as tight as he could until I was like screaming so bad that he felt like he had to let me go. Like that was one of his, things that he used to do to me. And I'm sure that's why. So when your head's in the pillow, you feel like you can't get a good breath.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the whole time I'm like trying to get a good breath. So I would probably like that better being on my back and it being open. Because I don't like that.
Yeah, but if you're on your back, they can't give you a massage on your back.
I know.
So
I know. But they could do my shoulders.
Yeah, and they
head.
do, like when they put their hand, when you've got your weight on their hand and they come up your shoulder blades.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, this dude.
I wish I could get a massage every day.
Like if you win the lottery, you're just gonna have your own massage therapist that you can call and be like, "Come give me a massage."
And he or she, I don't give a crap. Yep.
Gonna have his booty shorts on.
Well, I don't care about all that, but
6-pack abs.
They're gonna live here, so whenever I say I want a massage,
all right, Gary, I'm getting a massage tonight. You just had one at noon. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. That would be great. Yep. If I ever won the lottery,
rub it on you more than Gary.
Yep.
Would.
Well, that'd be fine. As long as I get a massage out of it.
I mean, I do like a good massage. I have found though I do prefer the spa experience kind of massage because it's hard for me to truly relax. Like usually, even my jaw is clenched, my muscles stay clenched, even in a massage. And I've had massage therapists go like, "Hey, let go, loosen up," or even like at the chiropractor when they're doing stuff and they're like, "Okay, you have to get loose so I can pop this." Yeah. It's really hard for me to actually get that in that mindset or whatever.
Yeah.
So the spa experience makes it a little bit easier because it is a calming place. This was not a calming place.
So when you get massages, because I know some people are different, do you prefer a very quiet massage or do you prefer to talk to your masseuse?
No, I don't want to talk to anybody.
See, that's how I am too.
I don't even want to talk to the person giving me a pedicure. Like when they ask me a question, I give a one-word answer because I am not here to converse with you. I am here to relax and get this done.
Yeah, that's.
I am not here to have a conversation and say 63 times. What? I'm sorry. I couldn't understand you. Say it again, please.
Yeah. Chase.
I'm not trying to do that 63 times. But I don't like it either when you're getting the manicure and pedicure and they make you do the twist so you do them at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm like, I came here to like spend some time, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care about that. Like, that doesn't bother me because I'm usually, I don't ever get, like, not ever get my nails done because I do get my nails done, but it's like I'm on a time limit. I'm like, come on, get them done. Let's go.
Like you'd rather be in and out in the hour and get them done at the same time.
Yes.
I like it separate, but that's also because I prefer to be reading while they're doing the pedicure. Like, I don't want you to talk to me.
Okay.
I want to read my book. And the manicure, then obviously I'm not reading, but I don't want to talk to them either.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, that, whatever.
What about your hairstylist? Do you talk to hairstylist?
Yeah, I have, I actually know her.
That's what, you figure Michaela's my hairstylist, she's one of my best friends, so we talk about all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more than we should.
Mm-hmm. And then my lash tech, which is Chandra. I mean, she waxes me and does my...
Oh, that's always fun when you get waxed and they're talking to you. I'm like,
it's
girl,
Chandra,
you're all up in my hoo-ha.
Yeah.
And you're asking me what my plans are this weekend. Okay, I'm not getting this wax for S's and G's. What do you think my plans are this weekend?
So you have gotten a wax?
I get a Brazilian every 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't you then. I could have swore it was you that didn't want to get that done.
I've been doing that for 4 years, I guess.
Okay, maybe it wasn't you then. I don't remember.
Like
somebody
membership thing where I literally was going every 6 weeks, especially when you had the pool. So like starting in March until October, like clockwork. Yeah. And then usually October I'll grow a winter coat out a little bit. But
yeah, winter coat out.
but I mean, you meet Jesus on those.
Yes, you do.
Because sometimes I'm like, I think you just ripped a whole ass lip off. Like, I'm pretty sure if you look at that wax strip, there is going to be half of my vagina on it. My ovary is attached to that at this point.
Yep. And it's so funny because, like, I've known Chandra for, 8 years, something like that. Yeah, about 7-8 years. And so we get to laughing so fucking hard when she's like waxing me and stuff.
Like, you don't care that that's somebody that you know is seeing.
I prefer it to be somebody I know, I think. Really? Yeah.
I think I prefer a stranger because I feel like they're just going to forget mine. Like, they've done 15 other ones, they're going to forget what mine looks like. But somebody I know is going to be like, I don't know what her cat looks like. God dang, she got half a pussy lip missing. She must have got waxed at European wax ball. There's half of it missing. Got lopsided lips.
Lopsided.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna put this dog out. Come on.
It's a pause for dog potty patrol.
Well, he needs a drink of water.
I don't know. I don't think I would want to see. Maybe it wouldn't matter. I have a friend that does waxing, and she, like, when the house burnt down, she was so sweet. She was like, "Hey, I want to gift you something." So, and she like owns her own little studio or whatever. I think it's called Wax and Glow. She was like, "I'll, do your eyebrows or whatever." And she's, she does Brazilians, but I'm like, do I want somebody I know in there?
I don't know. I just prefer. I mean, and maybe it's because when Chandra did it the first time, I didn't really know her.
Is that how you got to know? Is that how you met her?
No, she did my eyelashes. So I worked for Mindy's boutique.
Yeah.
And Mindy bought us all lashes, and Chandra did them. Okay. Well, while she was doing my lashes that one time, we got to talking about waxing, and I was like, I've never had one, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, come to me, she uses like the sugar scrub wax or whatever. And because back then, I guess people were using like regular wax and it was killing people. Not really, but you know what I mean?
What?
The pain.
You meet Jesus.
Yeah. And so I was like, it took me a while to get up enough nerve to get it done. And then like the first time, oh my Lord.
The first time is horrible.
Yes, it is. And so then I was getting them regularly.
And then it's not as bad. Like once you've had 2 or 3, it's not near as bad as that first time.
And then you go, and it's funny because after you've had a Brazilian and then you go get your eyebrows waxed, you're like, oh, this ain't shit now.
Nothing, yeah. I was like ankles.
Your eyes don't water or nothing.
Yeah. I was getting armpits, ankles, eyebrow, like take it all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it'd be okay with somebody, you know.
I don't know. I prefer Chandra to do it. And now that it's been, because I was getting them pretty regularly, and then when right before I had my hysterectomy, I'd schedule one.
Did you
and
clean
then,
it up for the doctor?
No, no, because I couldn't, because I was having a cycle
Nice.
24/7,
Yeah.
you know, 7 days a week for weeks.
That's always awkward too, like that when you have to go get a wax and you're on your period.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, I've done it a couple times. Like at European Wax Ball, they say, you know, as long as you've got tampon or whatever, like it's fine.
No, I don't.
Like I guess you're gonna work around that. I don't know.
No, and so it went for so long I couldn't get one because I wasn't about, because I was so heavy
and everything.
Well, and I was so heavy.
Oh yeah.
That and that's why I had the hysterectomy, was because there was stuff wrong. But
you like went in, you're like, Doc, I'm sorry, it looks like I got Chewbacca and a headlock down there.
Yeah. Yep. And so now and I just haven't done it again, just because I was like, well, I went all that time without it, and I know it's gonna fucking hurt the first time again. And so, like, for Mother's Day this year, I had told Gary, I said, if the kids ask what I want for Mother's Day, I said, I know none of them really have the money to do anything, but if they, you know, insist on it, I go, I want, you know, to get my nails I just want a whole spa day.
Spa day.
That's like nails, pedicure, massage, facial, eyelashes, you know, wax, you know, whatever. And I said, it doesn't have to be all of them. Pick one of those, you know. And so
some self-care.
Yes. And so the kids got me my nails done and stuff like that, and I still have to go get it done because they gave it to me last weekend. But even though Mother's Day is this weekend, right? Okay. They gave it to me last weekend, and then Gary is still getting me something, and he goes, would you prefer eyelashes or a wax? And I went, ooh.
You're like, one hurts, one's pretty.
Yeah. And I said, I prefer probably the eyelashes. I said, because I said, I don't know.
Man, it hurts so bad.
That first time after.
You're like, Jesus, take me. I'm laying there, and like old girls putting it on, and I'm like, I'm feeling these lips like form together. Like you just waxed them both at the same time. And now I feel like it looks like a glazed donut down there with purple wax. Like there's no way that you didn't just pull out a hemorrhoid. I don't know. Like it's bad. And I lay there, I'm like, okay, nobody's ever died from being waxed. You're gonna be fine. And I just repeat, nobody's ever died. Nobody's ever died. That's what I do when I get a tattoo too, though.
Yeah.
Like when it's super painful, like my foot tattoo, I was like, nobody's ever died from a tattoo. Nobody's ever died from tattoo pain. You're gonna be fine.
You know what's funny with tattoos is
it's a good pain.
Yes. But when I go get one, like when I'm sitting there waiting for them to get their table set up and everything, I start almost having a panic attack. And it's so funny because like I'm sitting there and I'm starting to breathe really hard and I'm getting sweaty, and it's a panic attack is what it is. But as soon as they touch me with the needle, I'm fine.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like,
it's like that anticipation of how bad is this going to hurt.
Yep. And you have
tattoos everywhere.
Yeah, I do.
What's the worst one you got?
The one on my ankle.
Really?
Yep.
Mine's probably foot.
I got that one in Spain, and they were so deep in my ankle, you couldn't even hear the needle going anymore.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And I was like,
Spaniards don't play?
No.
Maybe that's Pedro.
Maybe. I don't remember the guy's name. That was a long time ago. But, yep.
My chest hurt when it got down to, like, my sternum. Like,
I'm sure.
Up here wasn't too bad. But when it got down, like, on my sternum or even close to my collarbone, like, that was pretty
I'm sure.
touch and go. But my foot was the worst by far.
Really?
Like, top of my foot, that was the worst. My thigh, being that it's so big, like, towards the end, I was laying there and I was like, I don't think I can take anymore. Like, this is too long. This is too long. And Glenn kept going, you're almost there. Like, you're almost there. She's almost done. And then she'd, like, go on with, like, some highlights. And I'm like, bitch, finish.
That's how I was on my arm with my owl.
Yeah. Because that was got a lot of detail.
Yeah. It wasn't the tattooing that hurt. It was when
the position.
No, it was when they would take the paper towel and they would wipe it.
Yeah, because it's so raw.
And it's like, And I told his name was Shane, and I don't even know where he's at anymore. I know he still has his tattoo parlor, but he's in Weatherford somewhere, I think. Anyway, I was like, if you wipe my arm one more time, I'm going to punch you in
Was
the
he
face.
dry wiping it?
No, it just felt like a sunburn.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, well, you're not even like all the way done yet. I'm going to be wiping again. And I'm like, you've got 10 wipes left.
You're like, that's
it.
It's like a punch card. 11th wipe, you get punched in the face.
I mean, the tattoo turned out great, but
Yeah.
it was, you
figure this is pretty big. It's a good 12 inches by 10 probably total.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it in 2 8-hour sessions.
Yeah, mine
and
didn't
by
take that
about
long.
hour 6 of the second one, I that's when she did all the color. I was like, I'm done. And Glenn kept going, you're almost there, And I'm like, you're lying to me. You said that 30 minutes ago, and she's done 14 more scales since then.
Yeah.
Like, you are lying to me. She's like, you'll be fine. I'm like, shut up. Just let her finish.
Mm-hmm.
And she did, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. But
yeah,
that one hurt the worst because of the size. But location, hands down foot.
Yeah.
We got them in a lot of the same places, even you and I, and still. That has nothing to do with body image. Well,
No.
actually, it can, though. I read, no shit, this is what I get for all this random ass reading I do. I read this thing that said to help with body image, what a lot of women are doing is those areas that you specifically, like mine is belly. Belly is my kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting those areas tattooed to make them look beautiful.
Really?
Because then when you look in the mirror, you see the tattoo, you don't see the imperfection.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so what do I draw? Like Buddha? just a giant Buddha on my belly? Like, what do we do? There's enough real estate here. We can do anything. I'm going to draw like Universal Theme Park map.
Yeah, there you go.
With all the stretch marks can be the roads.
Right, right. There you
But
go.
people really are, like, apparently that's a thing to help with body image. And I'm like, that's kind of, I could see the appeal.
Yeah, because some people get, like, tattoos over their scars.
Or mastectomy, like, they'll get tattoos there or whatever.
Yep.
Same idea, I guess.
Yeah. Mine is my belly also. And my hips.
I don't care about hips. I'm just like, whatever. But I'm with you that one day, like we're kind of circling back now, one day I'll feel like, oh, look at me. I've lost all this weight. And granted, it's been 5 years and it hasn't been a diet. It's just been, little changes. Like, hey, I'm going to park a little further away from the store.
Yeah.
Like I've been parking way out in the parking lot versus close.
Yeah.
Or, like I have to consciously make this decision, and I know that something's wrong with me, but I have to consciously make the decision to only eat chips once a day. Because otherwise I would eat chips 3 times a day plus
the whole
snacks.
bag.
Yeah, and then it's a giant bag of Doritos that's almost all the way gone. And it isn't in one sitting, but it's in one day.
Yeah.
So I have to consciously like, hey, I'm putting these chips in a bowl and that's all I'm eating, because that's like the one food that I could live on forever. So like little things like that. I just wish I could see it in the mirror. Or I can kind of see it in a picture now, which is helpful. But looking in the mirror, I don't see any change at all. And that's disheartening. When you especially when other people can say, no, absolutely you can see the difference. Because like my brain on one hand knows, well, this person isn't lying to you. You wouldn't lie to me and be like, no, bitch, you look the same. You'd be like, I don't see a difference. Looks like you're still a fat ass to me. That's exactly.
You're making me sound like
that is exactly what she would say. Looks like you're still a fat ass to me. Okay, don't let her lie to you.
It's not.
Don't go look at my Facebook post if you have questions.
It's not.
I don't know. How do you get over that? How do you?
I don't know. Because like I said, one day I'm like, I'm good. I'm 47.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I don't care. Gary's not leaving me.
Okay, if Gary got hit by a bus,
that's when it would become a problem, though. Because
would you lose weight to attract another mate?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
most people would.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to lose weight for my partner.
No,
22 years. That makes it sound horrible, doesn't it?
It does. But I mean,
I get what you're saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I get the process, and that's what most people would do. You figure when people get divorced,
Yeah.
what do men do? They quit eating and they lose 50 pounds in 24 hours
Yep.
and get 6-pack abs in 2 days.
Yeah.
Women try to do that; it doesn't work as well.
Exactly.
But like, oh, now I gotta, refresh for a new.
Well, and that's what
make the new catch.
Yeah. Well, and that's what sucks for women, or for me. Maybe not all women, but for me, Gary, he's like, I'm just gonna stop drinking sodas,
And lose 24 pounds.
and he loses 24 pounds in a week. And
Asshole.
I'm like, okay, well, I'll do the same. Yeah.
Gains 3 pounds.
Yep.
Because now I'm not having much fluid intake.
Yeah.
So now I'm holding on to it more. Or
Yeah.
like some stupid crap like that.
Yep. And we don't eat horrible. I mean, like, I love salads. I could eat a salad every day for lunch and dinner. Just different salads. I don't care. I just love salads. And so we eat a lot of salads, and we'll put meat on it, either chicken or steak or, whatever. And so we get our protein in, we do everything we are supposed to do. And it's a little harder for him now, but he's not working out.
Yeah. He's not working out as much.
Yeah. He's not working out. And his arm, when he tore his bicep, that's kind of when it all started kind of slowing down for him. But anyway, and then my brain bleed. But I'm not, I don't know. I'm not like he always says, Shannon, you're not fat. Like, nobody believes that I weigh as much as I do.
I mean,
but I do.
What you see, like, the number doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like, we could weigh the exact same and still look totally different.
Mm-hmm.
We're relatively close to the same height,
mm-hmm.
and still could weigh the exact same and would look totally different. You'd have more boobs. I'd have more ass. It just is what it is. Not that I don't have boobs or you don't have ass. That's just the two that would be bigger for each of us. But so the number, like, I get the number on the scale doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But when your clothes start fitting looser, or like I noticed, we don't even own a scale. Like, we don't own a scale at all. So I had no clue how much weight I'd actually lost. So I went to grandma's and I weighed, and it was about right at 50 pounds from that picture that I posted to Current. But even in that, like, I know the number doesn't matter, but it still matters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to be 199, I'd be like, I've made it out of the 200 club.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been over 200 pounds since I was probably 10 years old.
See, I'd like to be below 150.
Like, I can't imagine me being 150 pounds. Like, I feel like I would be like skin and bones because of the way my body's set up.
Yeah.
Now, if I go get another wax and she rips off the other lip, I guess I lost a few pounds there. Lost 4 ounces of lip today.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how you get over that, or how you truly can see what other people see.
Mm-hmm.
And that's both, like, your physicality, what other people see of your physical body, but also who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I wish for a day. It doesn't have to be a day. It could be an hour to be able to see myself the way Glenn sees me. Holy crap.
Well, and vice versa. Like,
oh yeah,
I think Gary is very attractive, and I tell him that all the time. But he's like, "No, I'm not. I'm fat." And I'm like, "See, that's what I feel when you tell me, Shannon, honey, you're so gorgeous, you're sexy, you're blah blah blah." Yeah. I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm fat." I said, "See," and he goes, "Well,
it's
different.
Not. Yeah, it doesn't count. This is the same."
Yep.
That's what Glenn says. I'm like, it's the exact same.
Yeah.
Like, you told me not to say. He'll say, "Oh, you're beautiful." I'll be like, "Whatever." I'll crack off some joke, right? Because that's what I do. So he'll say something sweet. I'll crack off a joke, and then he gets frustrated. But then when I say it to him, I'm like, "Man, look at you, or whatever." And he's like, "Whatever. I'm just fat ass. That's all I see."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "It's the same thing. Why can you do it, but I can't?"
Yeah.
No. This girl I know, she always says, what'd she say? If she hears you say something bad about yourself, then you have to tell her 2 good things about yourself.
Mm.
And like, she'll be like, "Nope, you said something bad. What's 2 good things?" And she'll stand there and stare at you. We're like, "Bitch, I don't know. You put me on the spot. I can point out negative stuff. I can't point out good stuff."
Yeah, right. But growing up or my kids growing up, my girls,
Mhm.
you know, I've taught them to be, to think highly of themselves,
Yeah.
to, you know, uh, whatever, be
Be
confident.
confident. Yeah.
Yeah. And both my girls are. I mean, they, you know, which I'm glad,
Yeah.
but I wish I was that confident.
I know, right?
I made them that confident, but
But you fed that into them, whereas your mom didn't feed that into you.
yeah,
That's the difference.
yeah,
Is you figure same sex parent. So for girls, their mother's opinion of them matters most of anybody in the whole world.
yeah,
So if your mother, as a child, as a little kid, is feeding into you, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're amazing, you're kind, you're all these things, that's what that girl is going to grow up believing.
yeah,
I know I didn't have that. I
yeah,
doubt you did.
yeah.
I didn't. I had the opposite of that from my brother, especially, but also from my mom, who basically just sided with him.
I was always told that I was pretty. I will say that. I was always told that I was a cute little girl, you know, and a pretty young lady and, you know, all of that. But yes, I have, I'm not going to say ruined my kids because no, I haven't. Not by the farthest.
They're not
but
being cocky. They're just
yeah,
confident. They
yeah,
think that they're, good looking
yep,
people and
yep,
and kind people and all of those things that we've, tried to teach them to be.
yep, exactly.
We didn't have that.
Yeah.
It's so funny the differences, and this probably a whole other episode would be the differences in like those instances where you're like, oh, that's because I did that different.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I did that different.
Mm-hmm.
And what a blessing that is that you did do it different.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Exactly.
I wouldn't want my girls to ever feel like I feel.
Yeah.
I would be devastated if they looked in the mirror and felt the way that I feel when I look in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel like I had failed as a mother.
Yeah.
And they don't. I mean, Gamblin will be like, I don't care what you say.
Yeah, because that's like Caitlin. You know, when she started working at Whataburger 20 years ago. It wasn't that long ago, but you get my point. Yeah, you get my point. She was like, "Mom, I'm losing weight. I'm losing my butt." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that's good." No, it's not.
Not good.
And I'm like, "Okay, booty. Yeah." And she's got a big old juicy booty.
She does have a juicy booty. Caitlin with a juicy booty. I mean, as it goes back to perimenopause, right? And where we're at in this stage of life, it can be more difficult to lose weight for sure. But I think you also kind of don't care as much.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't care as much. Like, do I want to still keep making better decisions? Absolutely. Like I've told myself, hey, you've made, I can see these very distinct choices that I've made different in the last 5 years, which is great. I want to keep making more and more choices. Maybe it's, hey, I'm going to go for a walk when I get back home from dropping the girls off instead of just going in and immediately starting work. Mm-hmm. Like there's little things like that I could start doing, and I know that, and I want to do that. But it's not necessarily I want to look a certain way.
Yeah.
I want to have this certain body, because I could lose right now. If I lost 75 pounds and I was 150 pounds, there would be so much skin sagging, all that. I would never have the body that, somebody that weighs 150 pounds and hasn't weighed 275 pounds would have. It's never going to happen. And that's okay. Like the point would be, hey, I feel better. I'm healthier. I want to be around.
Who's to say if you got down to 150 that you still wouldn't be like, I could lose 20 more pounds or.
Yeah. So where does it stop?
Yeah.
Where is enough?
Mm-hmm. I know whenever because I was way back when I was anorexic, and so whenever I met you, I was 96 pounds.
You were tiny.
Yep. And I never want to get back to that.
Yeah.
That was like I had no boobs, no nothing.
Yeah,
that was pre-Preston.
And you're not 4 foot tall.
No.
I mean, you're not 6 foot tall, but
no, I'm 5'6".
5'6" at 98 pounds. Like that's probably not very healthy.
Yep.
For the most part. Now, if you were very delicate, petite featured, like the Asian lady at JM Foot Spa, on the picture that everybody's going to go look up at Facebook, she probably weighs 98 pounds, and she may be 5'6", but
Yeah, and then when I
it's a
met
different build.
a kid later, when I met Gary, I was 120.
Was that probably the healthiest? Like about
Yeah.
that weight, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I can't even imagine me. I think I was born 120 pounds.
Yeah, I was 120, right around in there, give or take a couple pounds, but 120 when I met Gary, and then got pregnant with Caitlin and lost a good portion of it. I never got back down to 120, but then with Skyla, when I checked into the hospital to have Skyla, I was 205.
205.
I know. That was the heaviest I ever was, but.
And then you had a baby.
Yeah. And then
I lost weight with every pregnancy except for gambling.
Not me. I doubled my weight with Preston.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I went from 94 pounds, and I checked into the hospital at like 172.
That's so crazy. Gambling, I gained to like 40 something. But so I had been dieting for 4 years to try and get pregnant and to up our chances. And I was just like, I'm not dieting anymore. I'm enjoying every moment of this pregnancy, and I'm not putting any restrictions on myself. So I ate ice cream almost every day.
Yeah. Well, that's
I gained like 45 pounds.
Well, because your brother and I were stationed in Ingleside, and on our way to work and home, we went by a Dairy Queen every day, twice a day. And so on the way home from work, we would stop and get me a banana split every day because that's what I craved.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'd get home and I craved Tombstone pizzas. And so I'd have
Tombstone?
Had to be Tombstone. So I ate Tombstone pizzas. So I went from 94 to 172.
I mean,
and the doctor just kept going, just keep eating. Just eat whatever you want to. You're fine.
As long as you're healthy, and Preston was healthy, and what did he weigh? Like 8 pounds?
Nope, 7'6", 21 inches.
I didn't realize he was the same as. Oh no, 7'6". No, Gable was 7'3". Yeah,
Skyla was my heaviest baby.
Gable was mine. She was 8'3". How big was Skyla?
7'7". Wasn't that big of a difference, but it was 7 pounds, 7.7 ounces, and she was 21 inches long.
I think my kids were only 20 and a half, maybe.
And then Caitlin was my little petite little baby.
Yeah, Ken's was my littlest one, but she was born the earliest too. But still 37 weeks. I mean, she was still considered.
I'll see. Caitlin and Preston and Skyla were 2 weeks early.
Oh yeah, so they would have been.
They would have been over 8,
9 pounders.
And then Caitlin was born on her due date, and she was my smallest.
And that doesn't happen very often on the due date.
No.
I was 9'9". Can you imagine having a baby 9'9", no drugs?
Ugh.
I mean,
naturally.
Yeah, my mom just popped it.
Well, your mom was not a small, like she was tall.
Yeah, she's like 5'9".
Yeah.
But apparently my dad told the doctor to put an extra stitch in
there after I was
born. And I could totally hear him saying that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like he had all those stories, but that's one that I'm like, I could hear him saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember him telling Gary that.
Yeah, put an extra stitch in it.
Yeah. Did you tell the doctor to put an extra stitch in?
Like, shut up, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, Papa.
Yeah, well. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna continue to work on body image for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Shan?
Yep.
Yeah, you look convinced. As we're drinking our giant ass Dr. Peppers.
Yep.
I'm not giving up Dr. Pepper.
I did for a while.
But I'm not gonna do it this time.
Yeah, I did for a while because I was like, okay, I'm giving up sodas, and like I don't really drink a lot of Red Bulls. I mean, I'll have one ever so often, and I quit drinking the Red Bulls. I quit drinking sodas. I quit drinking tea because sweet tea was another big thing for me. And all I drank was water, lemon water, plain water, watermelon water, water, and I still nothing.
And I don't. I might as well go back to Dr. Pepper.
And we don't eat nothing fried.
Yeah, we eat a lot of fried.
See, we don't. We grill everything. We don't eat.
I say a lot. It's probably not a lot, but
yeah, we eat vegetables. We eat salad. We eat, and still. So I'm like, you know what? I want my Dr. Peppers.
I think at some point, like your body says, this is where you want to be, and like I can be around this weight, 220 to 230, and I don't have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to fight to be this weight. I can drink Dr. Pepper, have chips once a day. you know, still, hey, we're gonna go have Mexican food or what, and not have to worry about it. If I want to lose weight, I'm gonna have to start cutting things out. I'm not willing to cut out Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dr. Pepper could sponsor us. Chick-fil-A can sponsor it. Like whoever. Hey, JM Footsball, you can sponsor us if you want. Come give us free massages and we'll talk about you again.
Right. Right.
Anyway, we should probably wrap up and move on to the next activities of our day.
Yep. Whatever that may be.
Yeah, it's not a massage today.
Ah,
It's not a happy ending either.
damn.
I know. Some communist crap.
I know, right?
Anyway, y'all have a great week and thanks for listening again. Don't forget to like, follow, share, all the things so that way we can keep on
Keeping on.
and doing this. And we appreciate your listening to our nonsense.
Yes. And we've I looked yesterday and we have even more downloads in all the countries.
Look at us, worldwide.
Yeah, I think Japan we have like 16 now.
Maybe not after this one.
Maybe not. Oh well. All right.
On
share,
to the next.
Yep. Share and tell your friends about us.
We shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.